Hey, it's Chanel, and I've got Aislyn here to help me with this week's video tutorial. And I've actually let Aislyn pick the hairstyle we're doing. You want to tell them what we're doing?
A Dutch fishtail braid.
Yes, a Dutch fishtail braid. This is one I've had a lot of requests for, and it's gorgeous, so we love it. So to begin this hairstyle, you can see I've kind of parted her in the front, just not precisely, and just not back very far. So it's just pretty casual. So to begin, we're just going to comb her hair over to the side, and this braid will travel from on top of her head and down the side. Okay, I'm going to have her tilt her head to the side so you can kind of see how her hair is going to go. You can see how far back this is. So I'm going to start initially with this chunk right here, and then I'm going to be pulling hair from her head over here this way, if that makes sense. Okay, you can put your head back. So this hairstyle works great on second day hair, and it's got a little volume and texture. So I've actually gone through and hairsprayed her hair at the roots, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I've done just to give it a little bit of texture. Her hair is really smooth and tends to slip. So this looks great when it's a big full style. I'll do that a little bit more. Give her a little bit on top. So I'm just going to part off my initial section. It's not going to be too thick. Split it in half, and just like a regular fishtail, you're going to take small sections from the edges, but instead of crossing it over, we're going to do it under, which makes it a Dutch braid. So cross it under, do the same thing on the other side, remembering to take little pieces. And then after I've done one stitch is when I will start bringing in hair. So take a small piece, add in a skinny piece, cross it under, take a small piece, cross it under, and take a skinny section and add it to it. Now with a braid and with hair as long as hers and a braid like this, it's easy to start getting big sections just because you want to get done a little faster. But you will lose the fishtail look if your sections are too big. So just keep that in mind and be patient, because it can take a while. Your arms can get pretty tired, but it is so beautiful. It's worth it. Especially if somebody else is doing it for you, huh? Yes. So just continue to take the small sections, add in your skinny pieces, cross it under. And try and keep it close to her head on this side, maybe about an inch or two in. You can put your head up a little bit that way. Thanks, sweetie. And just keep going. Okay, so I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start bringing in hair from this side, and I'm going to start with the pieces closest to her part. I'm just going to scoop that over with my added in piece, because up till now I've just been taking it from the back part of her head. I'm just going to start adding that in. Let's continue pulling small bits of that hair in. And this is a full looking braid through this part. So I'm trying to keep a little bit of volume in it as I'm doing it. You can tell when you're doing a fishtail, you can see how the pieces separate from the pieces that you pulled in before. So that's helpful in knowing how big your pieces should be. So if you're watching that, and you always want to take from this part in here, the outermost top part, and pull that in as well. You can see right there, I've got that section. It's kind of as my guide. I've almost got all of the hair from her head pulled in. Then I can just continue this down till the very ends. All right, you can see how I've got her hair pulled in from this side and how it's loose and just like it's been brushed over in that same direction. So now I'm almost to I am to my very last section. Just gonna pull that tight. Put that under and then get my last section pulled in. Now I'm just going to continue this fishtail so that it goes down and over her shoulder. Okay, so I am about to the end. So before I put in my elastic, I am going to pull this braid. So I am going to give this end to her. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to pull out these sections and make this big. But this looks so good, big and fat. Especially if you have long hair to do it with. Done? Okay, so once you have it all pulled out like you like it, some bigger pieces out, then you can put in an elastic on the end. And if you want, instead of having this little tail sticking out, you can tuck it up under. It's up to you. Kind of hide it underneath her braid behind. Just kind of make it look a little bit more continuous. All right, we'll give her a spin. Our Dutch fishtail braid. We are all done. I hope that this was helpful and that you can do this hairstyle on yourself and look gorgeous too, because I'm in love with this hairstyle. It's just one of my favorites. So if you want to put this on Instagram and you're not following us yet, make sure and follow us and tag it PHIF Dutch Fishtail. We would love to see it, right? Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.